Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your Case of the Ex tarot reading for February 2018. Now, as I'm recording this and you're watching this, we are in eclipse season, so I'm really interested to see what these readings are going to have to say for the month of February, just because of what the eclipse energy is. So let's get right into your reading, Sagittarius. I'm going to draw a card here to see what energy is keeping you connected to your ex, or keeping you holding on, hanging on, and unable to let go, whatever the case may be. The Queen of Water. So, Sagittarius, with this card coming out as the connection or the reason, to me, there was a very special and unique emotional connection that you shared with your ex that you're still thinking about or you're missing. They could have been a water sign, since this is the Queen of Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But I feel this is speaking more to the tender love that they either gave you or that you felt for them. There was something very special and unique about it, and that's what's keeping you hanging on. Even if you've dated other people, I don't think you've established a connection quite like this. And, you know, nothing can be replaced. Everything is unique. But I definitely feel for you, Sagittarius, that if you had this connection with somebody, you will at some point down the road experience a connection similar but more grown as this here. So for you, it's a very special emotional connection that is keeping you hanging on. So let's pull some energy oracle to see how you are feeling and coping with this breakup, separation, whether it's old or new, and how your ex is dealing and coping with this breakup and separation. And since I upload these every month, Case of the Ex, if you have any questions of like which ex is this referring to, well, since this is just a normal monthly video that I upload, I would assume that you have a particular ex that's still on your mind somehow, some way. Okay, it's not just going to be you don't have any ex on your mind and then you watch this and all of a sudden it means something. No, I feel like this ex is still on your mind, still in your life somehow. Maybe, you know, it's just there's still some connection holding you guys together, whether you speak or not. So let's see how you are coping and dealing with this energy in February, and how they are coping and dealing with this energy in February. Well, Sagittarius, it looks like you could very well be over this ex, or if you don't think you are, chances are that you are more over this ex in this situation than you realize. Because with this card, you know, she's still inside the garden, but she has the key around her neck to free herself. And there are many wonderful opportunities that await her, okay? The thinking man. So you are really in contemplation mode in February about this ex, okay? I think it's really about finally letting things go. Like, you're really considering that. You're thinking about that. It's just like you feel this internal urge of maybe it's time, and you're really contemplating things. So let's see how your ex is coming through. So we have caring connection and community. So, and look at that, 714, so it's like the perfect sequence of numbers there. What I feel with that is kind of a split message, actually, since this is a general reading. For some Sagittariuses out there, this contemplation may be coming from maybe this ex is trying to get back in your life, and even though you have this really special connection, you're just not really sure about it, okay? That could be an energy for some of you. For others of you, I think this is representing the ex that you came to this reading to watch is like they've moved on, like they are in a different relationship, they have a whole new set of friends, and maybe you've been kind of holding back and waiting and hoping that, you know, things would reconcile between the two of you. But now that you see that they have moved on in this capacity, whether you sense a connection exists still or not, you are putting yourself first finally and deciding that maybe, yeah, it is time for me too to let go and move on, because if there is a time for us, it's certainly not right now. Like, that's just the energy that you're coming into, the understanding. And like I said, with this eclipse energy, I'm not surprised to see something like that. So let's pull a card just to get a bit more information about your energy and then your ex's energy. So yeah, you're really considering your future plans, what it is you really want, destiny, how everything fits together, your place in all things. You know, you and this ex, is that part of your life over, or is there more to come? You know, the design has yet to be weaved, so you are unsure, you are in contemplation mode. And so interesting that this is what comes out for your ex. You are going to love this, Sagittarius. You are going to love this. This here is saying that your ex thought the grass was greener on the other side of you, and they're gonna have a reality check and realize that's not the case. With this card, they may have blamed you for a lot of different things, or left you kind of abruptly, maybe even was cheating on you, left you for somebody else, and they're realizing the grass isn't greener on the other side. You know, yeah, this was exciting and fun at first, but this special, unique, emotional connection, Sagittarius, that's something that is only relevant to you for this ex, okay? Just as that special, unique connection emotionally is only relevant for you pertaining to this ex. So you guys are kind of in completely different energies in February. They're realizing the grass isn't greener, and you are coming into a place of like, you know what, I'm done with this for now. I really just need to walk away from this. Like, I'm just not even going to deal with this. So good for you, Sagittarius. I like to see that, but let's pull some tarot here to look at how the energy is going to unfold between you and the ex in February 2018. We have the King of Swords reversed. So, Sagittarius, perhaps your ex is an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Or this here because the thinking man is an air energy to me. This is maybe you seeing that perhaps this ex has been dishonest and not truthful, and also being reversed energy. This can be somebody who's really mean verbally and just saying like low blow comments and knows how to push buttons and get somebody where it hurts. So let's pull more cards to see what that is talking about. Oh, but look at this. We have a victory. And we have some balance here. And look at Sagittarius. This is your own card. See the little emblem up there? This is your own card, your own energy. So yeah, I think that's your ex. And this is you. And nice. We have the reverse Ten of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the reverse Knight of Wands. Okay, so since this is a general tarot reading, Sagittarius, I'm getting a couple different messages here. So for some of you, if you know your ex is like had absolutely nothing to do with you, this next message that's coming through, I'm not sure is really for you. But Sagittarius, for some of you, and I really want to emphasize that, for some of you, because this is a general tarot reading for all, this ex who thought, you know, the grass was greener, they could do better, whatever the case was, like they're realizing hardcore in February that they lost out when they lost you. And we have this victory in this Two of Cups coming in because I feel like they are coming to beg you back. Okay, like they are coming to beg you back for some of you. And you know what, Sagittarius? This is you right here turning them down, saying absolutely not, no way, no day. You know, you're just like you have, like I said here, you're more over this than you realize you are. And there's just the way the energies are going to play out in February. I feel as though you are with the upper hand. You feel like you have the control and power over this situation opposed to it having control and power over you. Okay. And also for others of you, there could be like this new relationship that's come into your life, and because of that, you are starting to feel okay that that relationship with your ex is over. But to me, this is really about like the ex trying to come in and, you know, worm their way back into your life somehow, some way, because they're realizing, you know, they lost when they lost you. And that is like the strongest message. And for some of you, maybe you are the one who ended the relationship because you just couldn't deal with their crap anymore. Okay. And they were like, oh, well, screw you. Instead of working on this or trying to improve themselves, they just went and started dating other people and partying and having a good time. And you were like, okay, you've made it abundantly clear what your priorities are, and I'm certainly not one of them. And so you've like started moving on, and I just feel like they have not. They haven't, and they thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it's not at all. And don't let them try to fool you that it is, because it's not. There's just something that's going to come to light, you know, some information that's going to come out, I feel, that makes you happy. And if you've really been struggling about this ex, February, the energy is shifting for you. Like, it truly is changing. So let's get some more information about these cards here. All right. So those wanted to come out. So we will cut the deck there and pull one more. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Children, you deserve love. Deception. Yup. My dear Sagittarius. Many of you, there's an ex returning, okay? And sometimes, you know, you might be led to this reading because you are thinking of a very specific ex, but there is a different ex out there that is thinking of you, okay? And that's why you were led to this reading, not so much for you to get information about the ex you've been thinking of, but to receive information about the ex that's thinking of you, okay? So for some of you, this might be like, wait, what? Like, this is way old past stuff. Like, why are you even showing up now? But for others of you, this definitely could be a very recent ex. And with children, you deserve love and deception. If there's any ex trying to show back up in February, Sagittarius, I don't care who they are. I don't. Like, based on this reading, it just looks like you should say no way, no day. Like, honestly, you definitely have to go by your inner guidance and intuition more than any tarot reading, especially a general tarot reading on YouTube. But the energy and message here is like, out with the old, in with the new. Any ex that shows back up, wanting the second chance, we have deception here. You deserve love, Sagittarius. So with that card, I feel like this ex, no matter what they say, they will give you the same exact experience as you had before. And if it was a bad deal, and based on these cards, it doesn't look like it was the greatest thing, like just the way they treated you or the way things ended. And no, they're not going to offer you anything new, and you've worked really hard to get where you are. So it's better for you to say, no, I'm not having any part of you. So sorry. So let's pull some Wisdom Oracle to get some further advice for you regarding your ex, Sagittarius. Hell, you guys might have a couple of ex showing up in February, just kind of randomly, and you're like, what's going on? I do feel like for some, because we have the Two of Cups and then we have the Temperance with these two discs here, some of you, there are like two different exes returning. I don't normally get that message in these readings, but for you guys, for February, for whatever reason, I feel like there's two energies trying to like come back into your life. Whether they make themselves physically known or not, I'm not sure. It looks like they are, but they may just really be thinking of you and putting a lot of energy out to the universe about you, thus causing you to think about them and kind of sense them and feel them, and then start feeling all nostalgic, wondering if it's a sign. And no, it's not, Sagittarius. You deserve way, way better than these exes, even though you have this, you know, special emotional connection. So let's see. Let's see what the advice is. Exchanging gifts. Yes. I really feel like there's the one or two exes trying to come back in for Sagittarius in February. Okay. Yin. And yeah, and look at, there's a two right there. It's about going with the flow for you. Ha! And look at this. Look at this right here. Not for you. Not for you, Sagittarius. No. Run. Run the other way. You deserve better. They did not appreciate you. They did not value you. And you know that. You know that. It's just this unique emotional connection that you felt with them, and that's been really hard for you to let go of, but you have to trust that there is a relationship that's out there for you, and you will have this again, but on a much more grand level, okay? Just maybe lap up the attention if you want to, but I really feel like you'll get the same experience, and you'll kind of feel that intuitively. So if you have a couple of exes showing up, I would rewatch this video like later in February and just see how much it resonates then and what you're thinking and feeling, okay? Because you deserve better. There's better for you. There are things that are not written yet, and this ex or exes, nah, they don't deserve your time of day. Like, they just don't. Even though you have this, okay, they don't. There's something better for Sagittarius, and you're just kind of feeling like in control, in charge of the situation through February. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, Sagittarius, and I'm wishing you lots of happiness and luck and love for February. Take care.